What's up guys, it's Eric with Modern Day Family Man. How you guys doing today? Pretty excited about today's video. I've been anticipating this for quite a while. It's a product that I've seen on Indiegogo or Kickstarter a couple times but never bought it. But the third time around, this is now the third model, I had to have it. As you can see from the title, this is the Pod 3 GPS tracker. Now they market this a lot as a pet GPS tracker, which is definitely its primary use, and a lot of pet stores actually carry their previous model. But this could easily be put onto drones, cars, bikes, motorcycles, boats, anything that this thing can easily clip onto, it could definitely track. Full disclosure, I did buy this with my own money off of Indiegogo, but I will be leaving an affiliate link down below if they happen to carry this, or an affiliate link directly to the manufacturer website. Definitely check out those links below to help support the channel, and also check out the pros and cons list for a full review. Without further ado, let's go ahead and do a quick unboxing, and then we'll charge this bad boy up and get into the app. This is the Pod 3 GPS tracker plus activity monitor. The Pod 3 does work in 175 different countries. If you want to see if your country is available, I will leave a link down in the description below where you can find out. Alright, it's next generation GPS tracking. And for those that don't know the difference between a GPS tracker and a Bluetooth tracker, I wrote a little blog on my website, so definitely click right up here and check out my blog. It does support 3G, which is awesome because a lot of 2G networks are being shut down. You have a Wi-Fi connectivity, which is really awesome because when you're indoors, you tend to lose your GPS signal. And then it has Bluetooth support, which we'll get into details about all of these once we get into the app. A subscription is required because it does require connection to a cellular network, but you can get it as low as $4.95 per month, which is one of the lowest fees that I've seen for a GPS tracker. You do have to pay for the whole year if you want that pricing. If you want to pay month by month, it does go up to $8.95 per month. It is waterproof, and they actually mentioned that it's IPX7 waterproof resistant. Has interchangeable batteries, which I'm very interested in that. It's small and light, which we'll get into this in a minute and see how small and light it truly is. And then it also has add-ons available. What I really loved about this was the little tiny modules that you were able to switch out and change depending on what situation that you need them for. I actually have not opened this up at all. I don't know what size it is. You know, when I was looking at the Indiegogo campaign, I thought it was the size of like a AA battery. But until I get in here, I don't know. So let's go ahead and do it. There it is. All right, it looks a little bit bigger. It's more like a C battery size rather than a AA battery. But let's open this up fully. Alright, the actual base of this is actually fairly lightweight. It actually doesn't feel like there's anything in here at all. And then this is probably one of the batteries. This is definitely a little bit heavier. And then up here you do have a USB wire. It looks like it's connected to another battery and a charging base. And it looks like you twist it, and there's the other battery right there. So it does include two batteries. And then it does include two straps. These straps are about 6 to 7 inches long. But that's it, guys. There's a little starting up guide. Alright, the actual device, the little GPS tracker, is probably about an inch, maybe 1.5 inches long. And the battery just clips right in here just like that. And then to lock it in, you just have to twist it. If you want to use one of these straps, you can put the strap through pretty easily. Just like that. Pull it through. Wrap it around, whatever you want to put this on. This thing is actually really hard to get on here, which is pretty good because you definitely don't want it to coming off. So if it's a little bit hard to get on, it's definitely a little hard to get off. But you can definitely do it just like that. Boom. I do like the size of the Pod 3. I thought it was going to be a little bit smaller. It really is the size of a C battery, which is fine for pretty much any pet out there, except for, of course, you know, puppies and little kittens. But it doesn't weigh that much. It's not going to weigh it down. I do wish it was more flat rather than this cylinder shape. Just because of the way it looks on the pet, it's just not going to look right. There's other ones out there on the market that are more slim, even though they might be a little bit bigger, might not work for every pet. This definitely will work pretty much for every pet as long as you don't mind the shape of it. Now what's really cool about this design is definitely modular, so you can add additional accessories on here pretty easily. None of these modules have come out yet because this is a brand new product, but they have advertised a couple of them that will be coming out soon. You can get a module that makes sounds, and it's advertised to be as loud as 90 decibels. They have another module that makes light. They also make a power dock module, so you can get continuous power to your GPS tracker. If you wanted to put this in a boat or a car or a motorcycle, you can plug it directly into a USB port and continuously power the device. And of course they do have an extra large battery, so you can actually double the battery life. And then the very last one is very similar to the sound module, but instead of being a sound that humans can hear, it's an ultrasonic sound that only pets can hear. Alright, let's go ahead and download the app and see what we get into. So let's go ahead and go down the list. It says your Wi-Fi zone is the area covered by your home Wi-Fi. When Chloe is located within the Wi-Fi zone, they are considered at home and safe. The battery life of your pod will increase when you're connected to a home Wi-Fi. To set up, pod must be in range of your home Wi-Fi. So let's go ahead and click set up home Wi-Fi. Alright, and it found my network. I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to have to put in the password for my network. Your pod has been contacted. This can take a few minutes. Home Wi-Fi has been set for Chloe. Alright, we're going to configure activity matrix. Pod helps you monitor Chloe's activity by recording rest, walk, and play times. Each day, activity rings will fill up to Chloe's set target. This is kind of like your Apple Watch, you know, with the little rings on there. Reach your daily target to be rewarded with a gold star. 2 gold stars get you a trophy. Compare rings with previous days and calendar view to see how Chloe is tracking. Hourly breakdown, very cool. And then you can set your targets. Move the sliders to adjust the desired time for each activity. Alright, here we go, set targets. Next option down is a zone alert. Your zone is a virtual fence around your property where Chloe is free to roam. When Chloe leaves a zone, you will receive an alert on your phone. With zone alert on, Chloe's location is checked every 5 minutes. Expect a 1 to 2 day battery life. You can adjust this refresh rate time intervals from 5 minutes up to 2 hours. Of course, extending the battery life. With the zone alerts off though, Chloe's location is still updated every 3 hours. No alerts are sent. 3 days to 4 days battery life. To set up, first enter your address, resize and position by dragging and pinching the map. Alright, so this sounds pretty cool. If Chloe happens to leave the Wi-Fi safe zone of my house, she will still be in this geofence around my house. So if we go to a neighbor's house, depending on how big I make the map, it's not going to start sending alerts until she wanders off past that. Alright, so this is just an example. Say this little police station is my home. I can pinch this bigger and smaller depending on how big I want the area to be. And then once I'm happy, I can hit save and then name the safe zone. What's nice is you can set up multiple safe zones, so if you happen to take your pet to a friend or family member's house quite often, you can definitely know that they're within that geofence and not worry about them. In addition to setting up multiple safe zones, you can set up the zone refresh rate depending on the zone. It's defaulted to 5 minutes, but you can set that to 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, all the way up to 2 hours. Understand the more often that it updates, the quicker the battery is going to diminish. Alright, let's check out this last setting, is the Eventual Recording. Find out what your pet is up to with Eventual Recording. GPS positions are recorded every 10 seconds. Expect a battery life of 6 to 8 hours. Start Adventure outside to ensure GPS recording starts as quickly as possible. The pod will flash green when the GPS is starting. The light will turn green when the GPS is recording. And now we can record now or we can record later. We're going to hit record later. So understand, just like all GPS trackers out there, the more often that it refreshes its GPS location and communicates with whatever server or whatever service there is, the battery life is going to diminish a lot faster. So when it's just communicating every 3 hours, it can last, days on end. 2 hours, it gets even shorter. 1 hour, even shorter. And now to like every 10 seconds of the eventual recording, it's going to diminish down to 6 to 8 hours. So understand the settings that you're putting in here is going to affect your battery life. Alright, back to the main page. You can see the device is close by and it refreshed about 10 minutes ago. If you press these 3 little dots, you can rename the device, you can edit the details
about your pet,
toggle tutorials, you can delete the pet. And then it gives you a nice little rundown of your device. It shows you the battery life, it's at 99%. If you go into it, you can see some more details about the SIM card and that type of stuff. Shows you the last cell communication was 7 minutes ago, which I'm a little confused about, because if it was 7 minutes ago, why on the main page it says 13 minutes ago? So I'm not quite sure what that 13 minutes actually means. And then right below that is your location history. And then down here at the bottom you can see the most recent, or toggle to see some older history. If you back out of your pet by hitting this little arrow, you can go to the main page where it shows you the little map of all your pets. If you have multiple GPS trackers, they'll list them right here. Or you can go up here at the top, you can add a new pet, and you can go into the settings, which we're going to do really quick. You have your email address, my pods, your home location, the home Wi-Fi, your different map styles. Everyone's seeing different maps. Auto zoom to markers. If you want the map to automatically zoom into where your marker is or where your GPS tracker is. Different distances, which we're currently miles, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. Weight is pounds, so you can change that if you're in different countries. And your language, depending on what language you speak, what country you're in. And the notification sounds, which we can easily change. Phone sounds or pod sounds, we're going to leave the pod sounds. And if you want to link your account to Facebook, and if you do need additional help, you can hit the help button, and there's a bunch of different tutorials and things you can get information on, or you can contact the support team. But that's it, guys. This is very simple, very to the point, which I love. There's not a lot of mumbo jumbo. It tells you exactly what it's doing and what it's not going to be doing. I love how it has the safe alerts, the Wi-Fi zones. I love how they came up with multiple ways to customize and maximize the battery life. I love how the system is modular and you can add additional accessories to it. I love how you can use it in 175 different countries. I love how it's Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, 2G, and 3G. My only complaint is the design of it, how it looks like a little C battery. It's not that big of a complaint. It just looks kind of weird hanging off your dog, but it is what it is. It could always be better. It could be flatter and not so obvious. Alright guys, let's wrap up this video. I appreciate all the love and support. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. I will answer those when I get a chance. Check out the affiliate links in the description below. If you guys want to pick up this product, I highly recommend it if you guys are pet owners. If you guys want to see some other GPS trackers, I will put them right up here, so definitely check that out. If you haven't subscribed to my channel just yet, I hope I've earned your subscription. Hit that blue button right there. If you want to become a super subscriber, click that blue square right there and become a super subscriber, and I will see you guys on the next video.